Africa. How are you guys doing? Thank you so much for tuning into the show. So I have a very special guest in the house today. I feel like she's fast becoming the darling of Afropop in Nigeria. She's given us such hits like Watch My Tingo, Fimile, and her current single, You Know What My Name Is. I have here with me Lola Ray.
I love that intro.
Hey girl, thank you. How are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm fine. Welcome to EL Now.
Thank you for having me.
You look absolutely beautiful.
Thank you
I'm loving
so
that
much.
pink. I feel like we're kind of, well, we're not really matching,
but we're in the same family.
Same color family.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me.
So, Lola Ray. It's kind of like a nickname or?
Kind of ish.
Okay.
Like my name is Rachel Fumilola Garten. So I stole the Lola from Fumilola and everyone used to call me Ray Ray. So I took the Ray from Rachel.
Okay. Kind of catchy, Lola Ray.
I know. Yeah. When I put it together, I was like, oh, I think this is like a lie.
Good work. So we want to find out a little bit about you and how you got started in music. So tell us a little bit about your family background and growing up.
I was born and brought up in Nigeria. I grew up here. I lived here for like 16 years. And then I moved to Ghana for 1 year. And then I moved to London for university. I was studying fashion at Central St. Martin's. But during the course of doing fashion, I was in a dance group called Mystical, and we decided to go on Britain's Got Talent. And when we went on Britain's Got Talent, we somehow got into the semi-finals, and I got signed to Simon Cowell as a vocalist. But all that was like literally by mistake. I always wanted to sing, but I was just very shy about my music because everyone in my family did music at the time.
Okay.
So I was like the one that didn't go to vocal training, so I was like really like, I don't know if I'm good enough, which just sounds crazy because the first time I sang was in front of Simon Cowell. So there was a potential chance he could have said, well, you're rubbish. But I took the risk anyways, and it paid off, and that was how I started music.
Wait, so your mom's Ghanaian, your dad's British?
Yes, and I'm just born and brought up here.
Okay.
But my dad lived here for 40 years, and my mom was like basically born here as well, so Nigeria's like all I know. Even when I went to Ghana, it's so crazy because when I went to Ghana, I was like, I'm like, I don't, I don't
You're like, I'm a Nigerian girl. I'm a Nigerian girl in my heart.
That's what they call me in Ghana. They're like, you're so Nigerian. I'm like, I know.
That is too funny. So you talked about your siblings. How many siblings do you have?
I have 2 sisters.
Okay.
Yeah.
And they're both singers.
And then I have a dog as well, and she's like my sister as well. She's sad. But yeah.
Okay.
They're both singers.
Okay. Singers as well. So did you guys listen to a lot of music growing up? Like what did you guys listen to in your house?
A lot. Where we lived in Ikoyi, but we lived next to a music director, and he used to like manage Lagbaja.
Oh, wow.
So we'd always go to like the art center and stuff, and the music center where he would perform and stuff. And my dad, when my dad moved back, he knew all the musicians, so they'd come to our family parties.
Okay.
So from like a really young age, we were exposed to music. So I was like, wow, I just love this.
Oh, wow.
So from a very young age, like.
So did you ever have like, that song or those artists that used to jam to in your room where nobody was watching or nobody was there?
Lagbaja, Coco Bilo, and obviously at the time Spice Girls. I mean, if you lived in Nigeria in the 90s, you could not get away from Spice Girls. So yeah, those are my favorite. And Yvonne Chaka Chaka.
Oh, nice. You got to meet Simon Cowell.
Yes.
What was that like?
Now, I always tell, funny thing is we actually signed a contract that we can't say certain things. However, I can say that he's a very different person off camera. Like, he is so sweet, and he really gave us words of encouragement that I didn't expect. Like, he gave me a lot of advice about the industry.
Okay. So why did you decide to move back to Nigeria?
Well, because I lived here for so long, all my friends and my family, because my mom's sisters lived here with us and they married into Nigerian families and stuff, everyone was here. My mom and dad always wanted to move back anyways, but they wanted us to finish university. I kind of like wiggled my way out of university. Everyone's staying in school, but it just wasn't for me. And I wiggled my way out, and I was like, I need to come back. Loads of people in Nigeria think I'm Indian, so I was like, I'm gonna get something. And now they ask me, what state are you from?
Like, it's working. It's working. It looks amazing. It looks great.
Thank you so much.
Lola.
So since you've been back, obviously, you know, you've been making waves in the industry.
Wow,
you gave us Watch My Tingo. I love it. It's so sticky and catchy. I'm just like, what? So you released that.
Yeah.
You also had Familiar with Inyaya,
Yes.
which is such a fun video.
Oh,
and then you have your new single.
Yes.
Tell us about that.
So the new song is called You Know What My Name Is. I took a massive break from music last year.
That's right, you were gone for quite a bit.
Literally.
Where did you go?
I released Watch My Tingo. Honestly, I released Watch My Tingo and I was still at university and I was working at Selfridges in London and I just did not know how it would do. So me and my friend Didi, we literally put it out in the universe and we were just like, let's just see what happens, and it really did so well. We weren't expecting it, so we had no backup plans or like what's coming next. We just kind of released it. So after Watch My Tingo, I had to go back, release Familiar quickly, and it was just a bit of a mess. I just wanted a bit of structure, and also my father passed away last year, so I needed to take a break from music just to be with my family and stuff. And I just thought so much stuff happened last year, like so much drama and the industry life. I just wanted an introduction into 2015 about how I feel, and also just something different, like a cocky side, which I'm not cocky, but I just thought, oh, let me just get my turn up on.
All right. Tell us about the concept for the video.
Well, it's a really dark song. If you hear it, it's like, it's really bossy, kind of sound like a rapper. I feel like I sound like the female Drake. So like we want to go with something quite dark, but something really opulent at the same time.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
So what can we expect next from you?
Well, You Know What My Name Is video. It will definitely be coming out. Also, I have so many songs coming out this year with videos, so I've moved back now, so I'm going to be way more consistent than I have been, which I've liked, which is bad. And I'm on a lot of features this year with other artists, which I'm really grateful for.
Can you share some of those with us?
Danagog from HKN.
Okay.
A few other people from HKN.
Davido.
I don't know. God willing.
We'll take that as a yes.
God willing. And yeah, just loads of amazing artists. So
Okay.
I'm excited.
Awesome. So you were telling me before the camera started rolling, that you're a little bit shy.
Yeah, I'm such a shy person. And I do this
I find that so hard to believe.
I am literally the shy. I'm like really like painfully shy. Like sometimes my road manager Dami, like whenever we go places, I'm like always like, oh Dami, can you like help me? Like I always like Dami, can you call that person? It's because I'm shy, because I'm too scared to. I'm just a really shy person. I've always been that way.
Can you tell me about your first crush?
Oh my gosh, my first crush was in St. Saviour's. His name was Martin. Actually, he knows this as well, so I don't really mind if I'm sharing. His name was Martin. I remember we told each other we liked each other over the phone, and then we didn't speak to each other until like from year 1 to year 5.
Oh dear.
Yeah, and I saw him the other day.
How
and it
old
was like
were you?
really awkward. I was like 7.
Okay.
I remember this because my mum and his mum, when we'd go to parties, they'd be like, ooh, and we'd be like, oh my gosh. Yeah.
And you said you saw him recently and he was awkward?
I actually saw him recently. No, when I saw him recently, he was like, do you remember? I was like, let's not speak about this. I was like, don't speak about it. That was a long time ago.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
I'm loving the braids, by the way. Are you going to keep them for a while, or?
See, I really want to
love
keep
them.
them, but we have an award show coming up, so I have to take them out. But I actually did this because
Great.
loads of people in Nigeria think I'm Indian. So I was like, you know, I'm going to get something. And now they ask me, what state are you from?
Like, it's working. It's working. It looks amazing. It looks
Thank you
great.
so much.
So how do you keep your mind sharp?
Well, my manager Kamal, if you meet him, he's a very like strict to the book type of guy, so he always keeps me in check. And also I always keep myself in check because I always tell myself I just want to make my dad proud, so I have to like just remember the last things he saw and the last things I said to him, so I have to make sure I pursue them.
Yeah. If you could say anything to him right now, what would it be?
It would be that I promise I'll still take care of mommy, because that was my last thing I got to say to him.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's extremely proud of you and smiling down.
I hope so.
Looking at
most
you.
probably making a joke. He's so sarcastic. No, literally, I get my sarcasm from. I'm very sarcastic, which is bad, but I actually am very sarcastic. So I get it from him.
Okay. So how can the fans connect with you on social media?
Ooh, Twitter is Lola Ray Music, Instagram is Lola Ray Music, Facebook is Lola Ray Music. Everything
is Lola Ray Music.
Yes.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much for stopping by.
Thank
it was
you so
great
much for having me.
Yay, it's fun. Okay, guys, that's all the time we have on the show for today. But you know, we'll be back. You know, we're here. Ebonylife, channel 165, EL Now. This is how we do it. Okay, go out there and have a great weekend. But before I go, I'd like to say a huge thank you to Quintessence Cafe for their wonderful location, and also to Fred at Cootie Cosmetics for my wonderful makeup and hair today. Okay, guys, I'll see you next time. Bye.
Hello beautiful people, it's Lola Ray here. You're watching EL Now. Please keep it locked.